So for that reason, P.D. Doris, they scheduled a early start time for the varsity women's game.
Another turnover right there by the Titans as Washington goes up with a layup. 16-0. Washington steals the inbounds pass, puts the shot back up, and it's good.
Washington's on fire. 18-0.
Washington with 8 of the team's 18 here in the first quarter. 2:37 left on the scoreboard.
And we're still in the first period, by the way.
As the Comets did not get on the board the other night in the first quarter other than the 3 by Peyton Sharp. Tonight they've got 18 on the board, 2:32 left in the first quarter. Jasmine Bethel inbounds the ball. Howard steals it, working left to right. Howard penetrates, goes up with a shot, and it's good.
That's Dariana Howard, the strong forward guard freshman at 6 feet. She's a talent for the Comets for the next 4 years or so.
Comets 20-0 with the lead. Howard right there with the deflection out of bounds. Checking in the game for the Comets as a whole set, new 5. Loeffler in the game.
30, 14, 10, 27, 16.
We got Fletcher in the game, Watkins in the game, Loeffler in the game. And the Comets are going to get some players rested as they break out to a 20-0 lead. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. We have a 3 on the way, and it's off the back of the rim. Bethel coming down with the rebound. And we have a Comet steal as Fletcher left side shot goes up, and she's blocked. It's off the Titans. Ball stays right with the Comets. Peyton Sharp controlling the quarterback situation for the Comets. Inbounding the ball underneath the goal, right of the basket. Inbounds it, hands it off to Fletcher. Fletcher right side, puts up a shot, and it's good. Big shot right there for the Comets.
Good job by Fletcher.
22-10, here's your score. 1:43 left. Titans working left to right. Bethel's pass
she lost the ball.
Intercepted. And it's off of the Comets. Taylor Bethel be inbounding the ball. Kicks it out to her sister, Jasmine. Jasmine between the rings at the top of the key. 1:34 left in the first quarter. 22-0. Your Clayton Comets lead. The Lady Titans from South Garner. Shot goes up by Bethel, and it's off the back of the rim. Loose ball underneath, and it's going to go with the Comets. Comets checking in some players as Peyton Sharp goes out. Comets working left to right, facing a 2-3 zone by the Titans. Drives, puts up a shot, rebounded, comes down with it, and back up was Shirley Mosley.
Shirley Moses. Good job by Shirley Moses. Number 40. And it's nice to see, Petey, that every Comet player, for the most part, is making points. The most, Kaija Washington.
Yes, Kaija Washington with 8 points here in the first quarter. Your Comets lead 24-0.
And we are under a minute remaining in the first.
The final minute of the first quarter. Comets working left to right. And we have a out of bounds as she fell to the floor was Fletcher. She was fouled.
You were tuned in to not only the audio cast coverage, but simulcast coverage with our video on Community Radio Network's Facebook page. Back in replay with under a minute in the first.
And we have a jump ball, and the ball stays with the Comets. Last whistle, there's a foul on freshman, 6 foot, Taylor Bethel. As possession error showed Clayton, they must have had it messed up at the scores table. Bethel is coming around the top of the key, working the right side. And the ball is stolen by the Comets. And we have a whistle. And the whistle was a jump ball.
They called for a jump ball again, yeah.
34.9 left here in the first quarter, 24-0. The Clayton Comets lead. Working left side for the Comets. Right side, swings it out to Fletcher. Fletcher top of the key for the Comets, facing that 2-3 zone, and she is picked. And we have a loose ball, and she traveled. 18.6 left in the first quarter. The Clayton Comets lead 24-0. Clayton Comets left to right. And shot by Fletcher, high off the backboard, rebounded, controlled by the Comets, and we got a loose ball out of bounds. An official points towards the Titans. 8.1 left. Bethel comes across the timeline with a hard trot, works the right side, puts up a shot, and it's no good. Controlled by the Comets, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Your Clayton Comets lead at end of one, 24-0 over the South Garner Titans.
So that is the that's where we stand at the end of one quarter. And an impressive performance, I must say, by the Clayton Comets coming back out here, especially after their disappointing loss against Garner on Tuesday night, Petey Doors.
Yes, not a lot of rest. Basically one practice between. I'm sure they had a walkthrough today, but they come out with a different approach tonight. As you said, there is a few players from the JV team that's out on the floor right now since the JV girls didn't play. They're letting them play right now.
That's awesome.
Working them in as they're not on our active roster in front of us.
Right.
There's a few players that was pulled up just for this game tonight, since the Titans do not have a JV girls team.
Quick radio timeout, less than 30 seconds. We'll be back for the second period. This is Comets basketball on CRN, the Community Radio Network.
Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Danny a call, 336-312-5326. Make sure to tell them 3 and Out sent you.
And now back to live coverage right here on the Community Radio Network, the home of your Clayton Comets.
Clayton Comets start the second quarter with their starting five back out there with their 24-0 lead. Bethel drives right side, puts up the first contested shot. The second quarter is off, and coming down with it was Hettinger. Hettinger right side goes up, and that puts and she is down on the floor grabbing her ankle. 7:41 left as Mackenzie Hettinger
walks it off. She walks it off.
26-0. Clayton Comets lead the Titans.
What a performance. 26-0, 7:40 in the first half of play remain. And a great performance by the Clayton Comets here so far. And it looks like they're going to send in another player in for Clayton, Petey Doors. So that is going to be number 30.
We don't have her on the roster.
No
she
name.
was a JV player.
I got you. Okay.
As Mackenzie Hettinger had to get looked at by a trainer since she went down and the whistle had to blow. Bethel comes across the timeline, looks at the top of the key as it deflected by Washington. And it's going to stay the Comets ball. Howard to be inbounding the ball in the backcourt. Bounce passes over to Washington. Washington with the trot across the timeline. Calls out a play. Works right side. Swings it over to Watkins. Watkins left side. And shot goes up by Howard as she was blocked.
Whistle and a foul.
And Howard will be headed to the free throw line for the Comets. Checking back in the game will be 6-foot freshman Tiana Mumphrey.
Going to call foul on Jasmine Bethel Jr., the 5'10 junior for the Titans. And this again will bring Dariana Howard to the line to shoot. This is her first free throw. New player coming in the game, number 10, Tiana Mumphrey, freshman, 6 feet for the Titans.
Howard's first free throw was no good. 7:17 left here in the second quarter. Wesley, good part about this, once you're ahead by 40, the clock continues to run, so we might get back on schedule here.
For sure.
As Bethel comes up with the second missed free throw by Howard. Mumphrey comes across the timeline between the rings, facing a 2-3 zone, swings it left side over to the left wing, back to Mumphrey. Crowd's not too involved in this game tonight as the Comets controls 26-0. Watkins comes right side, puts up a shot, and she's fouled. And she's trying to pick up an old-fashioned and one.
So this will bring number 11 to the line. This is the cousin, by the way, of Asia Todd, the Liberty University player. Cousin of Asia Todd, Alexa Watkins. She's still got 2 years of school left. The guard strong forward junior at 5'10", throws up her first free throw, and it's no good.
Comets are only 1 for 6 from the free throw line tonight. 26-0. The Comets lead. Second free throw is good. Comets lead 27-0, 6:55 left in the first half. Mumphrey comes across the timeline, calls out a play. No one moving on the offensive side of the board as she forces it between two defenders, and it was pushed back out. Mumphrey's got the ball. Working the right side, swings around, spins, looks left side over to Bethel. Bethel back to Jasmine Bethel, setting up a new type of offense for the Titans. Bethel works left side at Mumphrey. Nothing opening up with that zone defense, Wesley. It's forcing the Titans to work the perimeter.
Absolutely shocked that Titans cannot get on the scoreboard.
Washington's bounce pass over to Sharp as Sharp is fouled and headed to the free throw line. Just one thing with the Comets tonight, they have to sink their free throws.
Yes.
They've only made 2 free throws out of 8 attempts. 27-0. Sharp's first free throw is too hard off the left side of the rim. 6:10 left here in the first half. Your Clayton Comets lead. South Garner Titans, 27-0. Sharp's second free throw is nothing but nylon. 28-0 your score. Mumphrey is running the quarterback situation for the Titans. She stands in at 6 foot, and she is a freshman. Her second game in high school at the varsity level. Mumphrey looked like she wanted to tip that 23-foot shot. Bethel's got the ball. She dribbles off her foot. Mumphrey picks it up. Back to Bethel at the top of the key as her pass was intercepted by Howard. Howard coming up with a left-handed layup, and it's good. Comets lead 30-0 over the Garner Titans. Mumphrey comes trotting across the timeline, looks between the rings, dribbles left side, kicks it hard pass to Jasmine Bethel. Back to Mumphrey. As we have a new start, new 5 coming in for the Comets on the next dead ball. Shot goes up by the Titans, and it's rebounded, controlled, and it's a jump ball in the paint. 30-0, and we have 5 new fresh legs coming on the court for the Comets. Clement, Lafleur, and Fletcher. And 2 of the JV players for the Comets. 5:16 left here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you're live streaming off of Facebook or you're listening to us on CRN Sports.org. Me and Wesley Outland here at inside Jeff Adams Gymnasium. Top of the key, swings it left side over to Fletcher. Fletcher puts it on the floor, drives baseline, puts up a shot, and it's off the bottom of the rim. Loose ball underneath, and it's a jump ball. And it's going with the Titans. Titans be working right to left as the Comets working left to right as we are looking at the game in front of us.
And we're working 4:55 left to go in regulation. It is 30-0. 30-0.
Oh, we have the first basket.
They got the first points of the game.
And that was Jasmine Bethel with a layup for the Titans.
Sure, announcer jinx, Petey Doors. My announcer jinx is what I meant.
And we have a double dribble, and it was Pebbles with the double dribble. Comets lead 30-2. 4:35 left here in the first half. Working left to right is the Comets. Swings it over to Fletcher. Fletcher, top of the key, waiting for something to open up down low, and she is fouled. And that is the 9th team foul. So they'll be shooting 1-1. Headed to the free throw line is Ariana Fletcher for your Clayton Comets.